Welcome to Real Talk, where we get hot, spicy, and to the drama. This is Samantha Drews, and today we are hanging out with Kiki Fragnoli. He is a ReelShort OG, and we are going to be discussing his viral hits, how to dump a hockey star, and the cursed alpha speed. Alright, so Kiki, it's been how many years? 3 years now?
If we can count that.
Yeah. Okay, I do have a question for you though.
Okay, let's hear it.
I want to know first impressions, and I'll give one of my first impression of you.
Ooh, okay. So we have known each other for, 900 days.
A long time.
Something like that.
Something like that.
And my first 1,000 days of knowing you.
Yeah.
I would say I described you to someone more recently as being a person who can make things HD. So you're somebody who, if you walk into a room and the color's just bland, it's meh, you would enhance it immediately. So anything that you kind of do in your life is something that I would say galvanizes people. So it adds a spark or a needed energy, or your ability to be a battery to other people is something that's probably been how I define you. I know it's been, like I said, 3 years, but you brought such energy and passion every day to set that I would say that's probably the most fitting description of you.
Thank you so much for that. I'm gonna go cry. No, thank you for that. I really appreciate you saying that. I would say my first impression of you, because we were on set together, again, like 3 years ago. And I remember you being the type of person that I always felt comfortable talking to. Like, you were someone that I knew, like, if I had any issues, that I could bring it up to you without any judgment. So I feel like you're the type of person who brings, like, a calm, like, safe energy to everyone around you. And that's something that I really admire and I really appreciate about you.
Thank you for saying that. I remember one of the best memories I had with you was us sitting in some giant SUV and we were playing music together and just jamming out for hours while they were setting up in between shots, and just singing in the car about as loud as possible with you was probably one of the more, I'd say, uplifting and core memories that I have of each other, because we were in that car a lot and it was pretty hot, and you always managed to just be a soothing presence in every situation. So yeah, I know that's kind of a little tangent, but great seeing you.
No, I mean, yeah, it's always great to see you too.
You were the first co-star I had for the vertical space. So goes to show you, where we're sitting right now, how many projects that you've probably done since the first one, July of 2022, and now, sitting here together. It's very surreal. I think the path that you and I have taken is one that's one that we should be proud of, one that we should be grateful for. And how great is it that you and I get to, still do what we want to do after all this time. So,
yeah.
I
think it is almost time for us to have a phone call with a fan who really, really wants to talk with you. Very excited.
A fan, huh? Hello, ReelShort. This is Kiki Frags here, and I am on the portion of the talk show where I'm going to be introducing a fan who has been waiting patiently to get to talk to Sammy and me. Let me introduce the one and only Catherine Smith. Catherine, how's it going?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. I am good. Well, thank you so much for joining us today on ReelShort's most exclusive talk show. I'm lucky to be the guest for today, and here with me is also the host, Sam. Sammy, say hi.
Hi. Hello.
Hey.
So you are in great company, and first and foremost, how are you doing today?
I am a mixture between nervous and fangirling.
Oh.
And trying to keep it together.
Fangirling? I mean, I might be more nervous than you. What's going on? You hear my voice just crack?
You're the man of the hour, the day, the year. You got a lot going on.
Well,
very honored to be here.
I appreciate you saying that, and it means a lot that you're spending the time to come in and talk to me. For the most part, I do want to know, how did you hear about verticals and the vertical space to get to meet me in general? Just curious.
I don't remember the first ad that I saw that hooked me in. I've gotten a lot of a lot of favorites, a lot of my actor favorites, and you happen to be one of them.
Making me blush right now.
Low-key obsessed. I'm trying not to fangirl here, but
No, you're.
low-key obsessed.
Please, my head won't be able to fit through that door on the way out. So yeah, my face is getting really red right now. But besides me, there's so many other amazing and talented vertical men out there. They're terrific. You want to give me one of your crushes who, I won't tell them, or maybe I will. So
Safe space, right? Safe space.
safe space, judge-free zone. Who do you got for me?
Oh man, that's so many.
No pressure. No
I
pressure.
have to give it to LCS, Luke Charles Stafford. He is
I mean, he's special. I'll give it to you.
Nevin Tomic. I love him too.
Oh, I'm gonna tell him that you said that. He's one of my buddies. I love him. He's a great guy.
I love him so much. And he's very sweet. And when I comment on his Instagram posts, he always responds to everyone. Very sweet guy.
He's as nice as he is handsome. And let me tell you this, he's really handsome. So that just kind of goes to show you how good of a person he is.
Those are just a few that I love amongst many. I have a lot.
The list is long, but it's quality, not quantity. Let's hope I'm still up there.
You're definitely there.
Thank you, Catherine.
Can I ask which show have you seen from Kiki?
That's most memorable to me, the DILFs one. Okay, I'm sorry, but that is very, very memorable.
That one's memorable to my parents too. So
what? You had your parents watch that?
No. It just happened to make the national news. That's a whole nother story. I'm currently laying in bed. It's like 10 a.m. and I get a wonderful phone call from my mom. I look over. It's just, mom's cell. It's early in the morning. You don't think it's going to be anything major. You go and answer. Hey, Mom. How's good morning? How are you doing? We just saw you on the news. Oh, what? Kiki, do you know what a DILF is? They color it in my face.
How mortified were you?
Let's just say I didn't need my morning cup of coffee after that one. I was already awake. So, yeah. So I'm glad that you know that one because my family loves that one too.
Sorry, Mom. Sorry, Dad.
They find it funny, but they did have to put in Google what a DILF was because I didn't want to tell them. So that one was special. The talent on DILFs. Real quick, shout out to Tyler, shout out to David, shout out to Mariah, shout out to Natalie. I'm trying to think whoever else I'm missing real quickly. Everyone was a superb cast member in that one. I think for how silly of a premise, how fun and goofy it was, I was surrounded by just talented people all throughout. So, you picked a good one.
Of like goofy and, and romance.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. So, next question. Is there anything that you would like to know about me?
Personal question. So I see that you're very outdoorsy, very nature. I live in New York, so I'm very city. I did light digging because I want to kind of get to know you organically through this call. But you have kind of like an honor or an in for a firefighter. You're in several marathons. You're training to your Mr. Vermont, USA. What kind of precipitated you into going into this lifestyle arc? Because acting also is kind of, you're portraying something else, but you also bring yourself into it. So what kind of precipitated you being in this nature type lifestyle? Does that make any sense?
Yeah. So you kind of named a bunch of things that I'm currently doing in my life, and then you're also kind of bringing up the sense that I'm doing acting, which might be kind of hard to connect the two, or where one originated, where did the other one fall into it. I guess to just kind of back things up, why did I become an actor? We'll break it up into two parts. Why did I become an actor, and why am I so outdoorsy and nature-esque, and why do I want to be so involved with the community? So the first part is, I didn't know I wanted to become an actor. Never once did I ever think I was going to be the A word. An actor in Los Angeles, God forbid. Who wants to be around one of those?
So unheard of.
Yeah. Oh God. I joke, all actors out there, I'm kidding. We're all in this together. But no, I did not know. I thought I was going to go to law school. So I graduated with a biology degree, specializing in biochemistry for public health. And I really thought I was going to go to law school. I thought I was going to go to medical malpractice, something that was completely different than, the standard of kind of going into a, public health route and then going into public health. I kind of wanted to take the law side of it. And so I was also dating this girl at the time, and I just graduated college, and I was going to move into a place in DC to be a little bit closer to said ex-girlfriend. And this is 2018. I study all summer after I graduate to go and take this entrance exam. And so right before I take this entrance exam, my said ex-girlfriend breaks up with me. I'm completely devastated. I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. Here I am going to be moving into an apartment that's, I'm not necessarily now excited for. And so my best friend from college at the time, his name's Ross. He always wanted to become an actor. He spent his last semester going to Tisch acting school, and he was going to make it his thing where he was going to travel the end of the summer to go to LA and fulfill this dream. And lo and behold, he ends up staying at my parents' place the day after my LSAT, and 2 days after my ex-girlfriend breaks up with me. And I tell him everything. I'm like, man, Ross, I'm so screwed. What am I gonna do? Like, I'm not happy. Like, what's going on? I'm having a quarter life crisis, and I'm barely 22. And he gets kind of quiet. We're at our local drinking hall. We're both sharing beers, and he gets kind of quiet and takes a sip and puts down his drink and looks at me and goes, "Move out with me." And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Move out with me to Los Angeles. Quit your job. Get out of DC. Don't go." And so lo and behold, I take his advice, I drop everything, move out to LA on a whim, still don't think I'm gonna become an actor. I'm looking at law schools, doing all that. And then finally, lo and behold, we find an apartment together. I'm doing a bunch of odd jobs essentially for the first couple of months. I don't really know anyone. I'm just trying to make ends meet. I'm starting to regret this decision hastily that I made. But lo and behold, that I end up getting a job as a personal assistant for some studio that they normally hire out for merchandise and things like that for different shoots, commercial, print, you name it. And there was one time that this band, the Rolling Stones, coincidentally, this band, it's a pretty big one, shows up, and they don't have their male models. They don't, for whatever reason, either they didn't show up or I don't know whatever happens, but my boss talks to their manager being like, "Hey, this kid, can model. You should use him," and then points to me, and I'm looking at her like, "What are you talking about? I have no experience." And so they shove me in front of the screen, and I do my first modeling gig, no experience whatsoever, and that kind of changed my life a little bit. I know that's kind of a long tangent of how I became an actor, but more or less it just kind of started snowballing, and then the vertical space kind of picked up a little bit. And then the second part is just me being outdoorsy and whatnot is I'm very much a community guy. I know you said you're from New York. My family's from the Northeast, from New York, Vermont, and I'm Italian. So just being close with family and having that communal aspect is pretty important and advantageous to me. I don't think it's ever really left. So it's just who I am as a person, just to kind of put it shortly. But I know that's probably not the most easy navigated answer for you.
I love that. I don't think straight line. I think I like to connect the dots, like you said.
Yeah.
So that really did answer my question. Really fascinating, actually, how some people in your position at that time, you were doing odd jobs, you were, living with your friend, things weren't kind of looking up for you at that time. Some people would just kind of give up and say, screw it, let me move back home, or let me just go back to school and figure it out. But you stuck through it, and it really paid off.
Yeah, it just kind of, it's better that way, kind of keeping expectations low and taking advantage of all the opportunities. But we do got to get going. Unfortunately, that's all the time that we have for this show.
Real quick, can I say thank you to you guys and to ReelShort for having me? I'm just really honored to be here. I know you got to go, so.
No. They're all giving thumbs up behind in post. So thank you for the shout out. We're going to do a quick little screenshot. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Beautiful.
Thank you so much. It was wonderful meeting you. Thank you, Sammy.
Of course, wonderful meeting you, Catherine.
I appreciate it. Thank you for your time, both of you. And thank you to ReelShort for having me here. I am just so honored. I didn't think this was going to happen. So,
Well, I'm really,
really happy.
I'm happy that it was you. I hope you have a great day.
And thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, she's a sweetheart.
So sweet.
How lucky am I to get to talk to someone who's so close-knit and wanting the best for me in the vertical space. That's unbelievable.
I would love to see some episodes from your latest series, How to Dump a Hockey Star.
We gonna allow this to happen? What?
That right there is my husband, Levi Carlson.
All right, fun fact is I don't think I've ever had the same haircut in any ReelShort production.
Oh, it's nice.
I love this cut.
Oh, Haley's so pretty.
This was filmed on my birthday, actually, this day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so Haley like went all out.
Oh, she pregnant?
I'm not gonna say anything. Well, she just did. Yep, she's pregnant.
Oh, cool.
Can you already guess who's the not so nice person? Who's the good person? Who's the bad?
Yes, I don't. Her.
Okay, you're right. She is the evil person. Fun fact, I was trying to get onto the ice so many times. There is a hockey scene.
Okay.
I used to play.
Oh.
This might be my favorite scene in the entire show right off the bat. This is cruel. When we did this scene, nobody could keep a straight face. They had to run MOS because we all were just dying laughing. It's such a pretty shot, though.
It is.
Can we acknowledge that?
It is beautiful.
She's stunning, right?
Girl? What?
I know. I'm telling you, it is astronomically crazy of how many times I either don't answer her, avoid her, or just don't trust her within the first 4 episodes. Haley did such a good job at like looking so vulnerable that sometimes I like would almost forget the line because I'm looking into her eyes and she's just like looking so distraught that I'd forget my own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, that happens when
Where your
like
scene partner's just so good.
so good. You're like, I'm hypnotized. Yeah.
But an uneducated orphan.
The badge wave. They broke.
She's some hockey strategy genius.
This is it.
How dare you?
Renee.
No. I finally signed
For 3.
specs.
That's a triple slap if I've ever. Haley, if you're out there, way to hit him.
Snaps to that.
There was 4 slaps in that one.
4, yeah.
Haley had 3 of them.
Yeah. It's just like 1 and then. Okay.
Okay.
I
But
just
no
like
one
the
fought back.
timing of it. No, it was great. I love how your character is so much not like you, which shows like how great of a performer you are, honestly, because you can play different types of characters.
They've all been so different. Where I'm really happy that this character, although he might not appear like he's a good guy,
I don't like him.
not many people do.
No.
He has his flaws, and I think I try to show that to the best of my ability. So I think it's been fun to kind of just highlight and show you the different aspects that I would try to portray for certain types of characters.
Okay, well, if you want to know what happens next, please make sure to go and watch How to Dump a Hockey Star on ReelShort.
Please check it out, guys. It's a good one, so I hope you like it.
Well, thank you so much, Kiki, for being here.
Sammy, it was a pleasure after all these years. It's like we picked up right where we left off.
Yeah.
I just want to say thank you for you and ReelShort for giving me this platform and time. This facility, Crazy Maple, is beautiful. If you guys ever have the chance, for my other vertical friends out there, do check it out. For those of you guys who are fans on this show, please keep on watching. There's only more and more vertical material that you're going to want to get hooked on. And I think that's more or less where I'm going to end it. But Sam, thank you one last time.
No.
Just want to say, from the bottom of my heart, it's great seeing you again. And hopefully we can do this again in the future.
Yeah, it's always so wonderful to talk with you, Kiki. So hopefully we get to do a project together.
We will.
Should we take a selfie?
I heard it's selfie time.
Yeah.